Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ, and welcome to the Coaching Carousel Dynasty. Maryland is our second year in the head coaching position. We sit here at number 5, 7-0, and we are one of the few undefeated teams left here in the country. Ohio State is undefeated, and Wisconsin is also undefeated in the Big Ten. And here we are looking up, trying to catch them. But first, we have a kind of a lighter matchup versus Purdue to open this episode as we look for our 8th win. Purdue only 1-5 so far this year, one of the worst scoring offenses in the country, 120th in points per game. And Josiah Ducks, our speedy running back / returner, is out for this game. Only one more week though. Here is Mac Anderson early on in this game. It was a struggle out of the gate. Here's a throw on 4th and 5, and it is incomplete as Purdue takes over on downs, but the bad fortunes did not keep up. Here later in the first quarter, here is Anderson rolling to the right side. He's going to stop and throw. This one, it's Elias Holmes, and he will break a tackle, and he gets down the sideline, and Ellis Holmes takes it for 38 yards and a big-time first down. Now at the 21, Mac Anderson stays in the pocket, throws to the sideline. It's the former quarterback, Shiv Kishore, who's got it tiptoeing on the sideline. Inside the 5, Holmes, it's going to be a 1-yard score for him. And Maryland starts out slow, but then does not look back. Later in the first quarter, here is Anderson rolling to the right side, throwing to the corner of the end zone. It's Jace Washington for the second score of the day, and Mac Anderson's first toss of the evening. As now we get the ball back later in the first quarter. Here's a deep bomb. This is Levante St. Brown getting past the defense inside the 10, 56 yards downfield. And this just starts an onslaught here in the first quarter. Now the last play of the first. Here's a throw to the right side. It's Ellis Holmes again. 1 receiving, 1 rushing. He's open. It's 21-0 out of the gates. And Maryland does not look back. Later in the fourth quarter, here's a throw across the middle. Back shoulder. It's Shiv Kishore across the middle. And that will do it. Maryland takes care of business. We win this one 37-8. In Purdue, I mean, they are just bad. 1-6 on the year. One of the last scoring offenses in the country. And we go on to be 8-0 before facing one of the best teams in the Big Ten year in and year out, Ohio State, if not the best. And they end up losing before this game. And they get their first loss of the season. So now Maryland is on top of the Big Ten East ahead of Michigan, Ohio State, and Michigan State. And now this Ohio State game becomes a must-win for Ohio State as they now have to win in order to jump us here in the standings. They are led by senior quarterback Devin Brown, only a 1-year starter, so we'll see how good he ends up being. But we all know Ohio State is a quarterback factory. So they'll probably have no issue with, him this year. Dallin Hayden is still their running back. He is a senior this year. Caleb Brown has 8 touchdowns for him on the year, but they are spreading the ball out quite a bit throughout the receiving core. Even Hayden has a few touchdowns receiving. And then we all know Ohio State always had some good defensive linemen, but their best player on defense is probably their starting cornerback, Ryan Turner. He is a senior and going to the NFL, and he is a sure first rounder. And Ohio State comes into this game ranked number 9, so the marquee matchup in this game is underway as we are at home for this year's game. As Josiah Ducks, back from injury, will receive the kickoff. He takes to the left side. He has a whole lot of space and a whole lot of speed. He's pushed out of bounds across the 50. Josiah Ducks has set us up with great field position ever since he's arrived here at Maryland. Here's Mac Anderson. Here's a throw to the left side, and that one's caught by Ellis Holmes on the sideline, and it's going to be a first down. Maryland looks to go 9-0 for the first time here in this series. Here is Mac Anderson scrambling, and he puts the ball on the ground. Keon Kindred falls on it, and we line up to go for an early 4th and 1. Ellis Holmes has the space. He's up the middle for a gain of 7, and we're threatening to score here on this first drive. inside the 10 now. Another handoff. Holmes, he has it, and he has been big this year. A gain of 5. When I took over this job, I did not expect Ellis Holmes to be the starter. I was expecting Josiah Ducks. Now 2nd and goal. Mac Anderson, he will go down. Loss of 5 yards. Cody Carroll gets to him. And now we get it to a 3rd and goal. Mac Anderson, we'll see what he can do. Under pressure, throws, and that one is intercepted. Turner going the other way. He gets across the 30, to the 40, to the 50, and he finally gets taken down after a long catch and run. We were looking for Levante St. Brown across the middle, and he had a step, but that throw was just awful by Mac Anderson. Now here is Brown now throwing to the right side on his first drive, and he will find Caleb Burton for a gain of 8. 3rd and 2 now. Here is Dallas Hayden. This time up the middle, Dallin Hayden, and that one goes for a gain of 6. Now here's a handoff, this time to the backup running back Rice. He throws off a defender. He breaks a 2nd tackle, and he's in. 25 yards for Jeremy Rice, and he does get Ohio State on the board, and it's 7-0. So quick update here. Illinois is beating Wisconsin at 7-0. It is 21-0. Wisconsin is at home losing. So we could have another big upset here in the Big Ten. Here is Mac Anderson starting out the next drive with the scramble, but it's going to be a holding call, so this one will come all the way back. So now back at the 15, it's a 3rd and 18. Ohio State sends the pressure, and we throw it into traffic, and that's caught by Levante St. Brown. It's a gain of 19. We hurried up to the line here, trying to catch the defense off guard. Anderson scrambles to the right side, throws, and that's St. Brown again across the 50 this time for a gain of 21. A couple of lucky plays, and now we are across the 50. Handoff, Ellis Holmes up the middle. He gets popped. It's a gain of 8. And now here we are set up at about the 21-yard line. We come out here with 4 wide receivers, trips to the left side. Here's a throw to a wide open Clancy Yarbrough, diving, touchdown. 22 yards out, Mac Anderson finds his tight end, and it's a tie ball game here. And the freshman Mac Anderson puts together a nice drive after a disappointing interception to open the game. Here is Dallin Hayden now starting the next drive with a run to the left side, and he picks up a gain of 7. As Ohio State, we'll see if they can score again. It's a 2nd and 3. Brown in the pocket, throwing up the seam. It's caught by Caleb Burton again. And another first down, beating this zone defense. They're across the 50 now. 2nd and 8. Almost 2 minutes left here in the first half. Brown throws into traffic, almost picked off. John Plenter had it in his hands, and he cannot hold on. 3rd and 8. Hayden, draw play, only a gain of 1. We come up with the stop here, and from 50 yards out, 52 to be exact, this one's knocked through, barely over the crossbar. It's 10-7. So here we go with about a minute 15 left here in the first half. Josiah Ducks gets the carry to start it out. It's a gain of 4. Now we get it to a 3rd and 6. Ellis Holmes runs in motion. A wide open Levante St. Brown. He puts on a move, and he will have the first down. It's a gain of 21 yards. And now we get it to another fresh set of downs. Anderson in the pocket, rolls to the left side, throws that way. It's Ellis Holmes again, and it's a gain of 27. And now we are across the 50 at about the 32, just outside of field goal range. Here's a handoff. Josiah Ducks gets to the outside. A lot of green in front of him. He puts on a move and gets tackled at about the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 18 for him. Less than 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Anderson rolls to the right side, stops, throws. This one's caught by the freshman Joseph Carter for the touchdown. Justin Carter, I should say. And that will be the last score of the first half. It's 14-10. So here we go to start the second half. It looks like Brown is on the bench here. As here is the backup quarterback Sledge in the game. He hands off to Hayden, and he picks up enough for the first down to start out this second half. Now they get it across the 50 at the 47. Here's a throw to left side. It's Deshaun this time. He's got a lot of space and a lot of speed. He picks up 18 yards and a first down. The backup quarterback Sledge is making some tough throws already. Here's a throw to the sideline. That's caught by Wade. He's inside the 10. Flag on the play, though. They're going to call this one back, so they will get another opportunity here for a third down conversion. He'll be back at the 30 again. 3rd and 12. Sledge in the pocket. Finds McDuffie. It's a gain of 13. You got to hate that. They get another opportunity, and they convert right away. 1st and goal. Sledge throws, and that's a touchdown. John Wade, 3 yards out. Ohio State marches down to start the second half, and they put points on the board. Down 3 now. Here's a handoff. This time Ellis Holmes has it. He has space to the left side, and he will pick up a gain of 5 and another first down here for this Maryland offense. The third quarter is winding down. Play action fake, a quick throw, and that's Jace Washington taken down at about the 46. And it's a gain of 19 for him. Anderson making a couple of nice throws on this drive. Here's another one. This is Justin Carter, the freshman again. It's a gain of 22. As the third quarter is coming to a close. Now into the fourth. A 3rd and 10 throw, and that is Lucas Gordon. He had a defensive lineman in coverage, and the lineman got turned around, couldn't get it, and it's a first down. Nice catch by Gordon. Now at the 10, handoff. Ellis Holmes makes a man miss, and he picks up a gain of 8. Stopped at about the 1 yard line, maybe the 2. As now we're in the shotgun again. A pistol handoff, and that is Josiah Ducks. It's a touchdown, 2 yards out, and we have the 4-point lead with 4 minutes to go. So it looks like Sledge is still at quarterback here, as we'll see if he can put together another nice drive. Here's a throw to an open Caleb Burton. He's been open all day. It's a gain of 21. And Chad Sledge has come off of the bench and made every throw that he's had to make. Now at the 50, 1st and 10. Sledge throws across the middle. That one's caught by McDuffie, and it's a gain of 13 yards. Now in comes Brown off of the bench. It looks like he may have been shaken up or something. Now he's back into the game. Here's a handoff. Jordan Jacobs, a gain of 7. And that was a 3rd down. Now they have to go for it here on a 4th and 4. Maybe too much time left here to maybe kick a field goal. Not too much time left. And now they have all 3 timeouts. 4th and 4. Brown throws to the sideline. It's caught by Deshaun. A gain of 14 yards. And this drive continues now, under 2 minutes to go. Handoff, Jacobs. Oh, great block that time by the pulling guard. And it's a gain of 9. They get it to about the 7. They need 1 more yard for the first down. 3rd and 1. They run the tight end in motion. They're actually going to throw this ball. Here is Brown, and he throws this one out of the back of the end zone. And it's now 4th and 1. They need 2 4th down conversions to keep this drive alive. We'll see what they do on this one. Here's a handoff. Jacobs, and that one will be a stop behind the line. Take a look at Jordan Jacobs. He had the space, but it looked like number 38, absolutely, I don't know, clothesline one of our defenders. It looked like put him in a chokehold, and that actually diverted Jacobs away from the first down marker. So now all we need is a couple of first downs. Josiah Ducks, handoff, and the speed. He gets there. A gain of 13. Ohio State has 1 more timeout remaining. Now with 1:14 to go, 1 more first down wins it. And Ellis Holmes picks it up. And we will defeat Ohio State. You can't call it an upset because this year we're ranked higher than they were. Incredible victory here at home. We continue the undefeated season. And this year we have Ohio State's number after losing to them last year, 21-17. Are we the new kings of the Big Ten East? I guess we'll have to see. But wow, what a finish to that game. 2 4th down conversions. Remember, they had the early 3rd down conversion where they had a penalty, had to convert again. They couldn't do it for the 2nd time in this game. And wow, what a victory. And after that, we have a bye week. And then we move up to number 1 in the country. I did not see this coming at all. I thought we were going to possibly be number 3. I'm surprised Wisconsin, who was ranked higher than us, did not jump up to number 1. But I guess we'll take it. Wisconsin ends up actually winning that game versus Illinois. Remember, they were down 21-0. They win 34-31 in overtime versus Illinois at home. And now we have 3 games remaining. Only 2 undefeated teams left in the Big Ten, Wisconsin and Maryland. And we'll see what happens here in these final 3 games. We have Michigan, Michigan State, and then an easy game versus Rutgers. Can we clinch our spot in the Big Ten championship? And if we do that, we probably have a spot in the playoffs. So we'll have to see. Hit subscribe, hit that like button, stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.
I like getting money, I got time to get it. Target on me, so my car's a tinted. Dancing with the devil, I don't bargain with it. Bobbing in the dash, and the stick is with it. And I hit the 4-5 on the west side. But I'm from the east side, this how we slide. This how we ride, yeah, this how we ride.